Yo, if director Vicky Powell gets a hold of this video, that wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Okay, Dr. Sedum, can you please give us an idea about the lab here in LIU and the relation between the lab and student?
This is a lab for the 5th year students, and these are two of my students in the 5th year, and they are going to compound one of the preparations that they learn about it in the 4th and 5th year, which is an IV preparation that's given to the patient, and this has to be done under strict sterile conditions, and they are prepared to prepare it that way. They are wearing gloves. They have to sterilize all the preparations that they are preparing and have it ready for the patient.
Thank you very much.
What else you want me to say?
About the lab in general for the whole student. So you prepare to for us, to ask a couple questions. You sure? Okay. طيب انتوا هتحبوا تتكلموا عربي ولا انجليزي؟ زي ما تحبوا up to you. طيب انت حضرتك تقدمي نفسك. خليني بس اول افوكس الكاميرا عليكي او انقلها لك الناحيه الثانيه بقى. ممكن؟ معلش احنا في الكورونا مخلصين لا ساوند انجينير ولا مصور وكل واحد ريبورتر يطلع بالكاميرا بتاعته يقدم على نفسه بس وخلاص. حتى المكاتب جوه واحد بس اللي يقعد. مفيش حد تاني يدخل. هو الاستوديو فين؟ I will ask you about your name. So you understand Arabic good or not? يعني اتكلم عربي؟ اوكي. جمدت يا قلبي. طب نتشرف بيكي، اسمك ايه؟
اهلا وسهلا، انا اسمي منى.
منى يعني انا عايز اعرف انتوا بالنسبه لكم كدارسين عرب هنا في الايو، يعني شايفين بالنسبه لعمليه مدى الاستجابه في التعلم هنا للصيدله وافاده المجتمع العربي المقيم هنا في امريكا، كيف هي؟ طيب اوكي. Great. Your Arabic is perfect.
No, I'm not saying it.
Your Arabic is perfect. Oh, okay. Okay.
So, as students here in America, it's honestly a privilege that we get the opportunity to be able to have all of these resources to learn. And of course, the most important and rewarding thing is to be able to give this back to our communities. So that's what we hope to do through all of this.
بالنسبة لكم كدارسين عرب أو كستودنت هنا عربي، انتوا ازاي يعني بتحاولوا تتعايشوا مع بعض وتتأقلموا مع بعض في اطار يعني التعامل ما بينكم كستودنت عربي، يعني عاملين جروبات بتحاول تقدر تتأقلموا بيها مع المعيشة هنا في امريكا عاملة إيه؟
طبعا احنا كلنا with one common goal. We all have one common goal, and I think that's what always brings us together. We always, we're here for patient care, and I think that's the one thing that unites us all. So that's what we're trying to kind of carry through.
طب ايه اللي بتحاولي تستفيديه دائما من الدراسة العملية في المعمل؟ يعني اللاب هنا give you more يعني experience to deal with outside.
Yeah, of course. Having practice here in the lab prepares us for when we're actually working in a hospital. So both Kiro and I work in a hospital, and had it not been for the experience or the practice that we've had in the lab here, I don't think we either would have been prepared to actually work in a real setting.
شكرا منا، شكرا. باخد كيرو بقى كمان تقول انت العربي بتاعك باين عليه حلو قوي.
No, bro, I'm not gonna say anything in Arabic. I'm gonna speak straight English.
طيب ممكن تنقل الناحية الثانية ولا ننقل الكاميرا؟ احنا واخدين بوزيشن على فكرة جميل قوي. لما اشوف بس عايز لا بس ده انت طويل عنها، ده انت طويل عنها قوي عشان كده طالع اوت اوف فريم. هو انت بتمثل اي منظمة كتير؟
For here, I'm in charge of the Eastern Pharmacy.
طيب تقدم نفسك بقى على هذا الاساس. ماشي. يا اوكي. انت هتقول اسمك ايه، كيرو كده ولا اسمك ايه على
I'm
طول؟
gonna say Kerolus. Just say my name is Kerolus.
بس انت اسمك كرولوس.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
كرولوس
Everybody
ايه؟
says here Kiro, though. Even the professors.
ماشي. كان عندنا بابا اسمه بابا كرولوس.
Yeah, that's what I'm named after.
انا واستفانوس ثاني ايضا انترفيو من نيويورك، شنو ده انترفيو 22 تايمز الحمد لله.
Very good. So you've seen all of them.
Huh?
You've seen all of them.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, perfect.
I have documentaries.
Oh, so you're missing both the others.
No, I have a good
Oh, perfect.
طيب كورولوس ادينا فكرة. Can you give us idea, about your organization and how this type of organization can help, the Arab student here in LIU?
So our organization is the Middle Eastern Pharmacists Association. So the target of our organization is to bring closer Middle Easterns of all kinds, not just Egyptians, frankly, but all the people that live in the Middle East, to bring them closer together to one goal, that we deliver the best possible patient care to all of our patients. We're here in LIU Pharmacy. We're focused on patient care. We're focused on delivering the right protocols to our patients, to our friends and our families. We are there to help them every single step of the way. And our organization is targeted to bring everybody closer together, that we all learn from each other how to deliver this patient care in the right and the most efficient way possible.
طيب دلوقتي أنا شايفك في اللاب هنا النهاردة، وشايفكم كنت أنت والدكتورة سيدهم بتتكلموا على معنى كلمة باللغة العربية، فلتر. طيب هل تعتقد يعني إن الدارسين بالنسبة للصيدلة do you think the pharmacy school student in case if they work in the Arab American community outside to serve the Arab American community, as a big community here in New York also, so which we need maybe some people to understand the people which don't speak Arabic. We have, of course, we have most of the 12 million which they live here in East Coast. Maybe 10 million of them they don't speak one Arabic English word. So in case if they need help from the pharmacy, we need somebody to serve them by Arabic language.
I do believe that it's very important that a pharmacist is able to deliver the correct and accurate information to the patient that's in front of him in the language that they best understand. Being Egyptian, I have that second language where I could communicate efficiently and effectively with my patients, allowing me to address any concerns, to answer any questions that they may have. This definitely helps. Like you said, there's over 12 million Egyptians that are living in this community and in the East Coast in general. So it's very important that that I play my role as an Egyptian pharmacist and really help the community, to make sure that they're taking the medication correctly, to answer any of their questions, to address any of their concerns, because that's really what I'm here for. I went through 6 years of school so that the patient is confident that they could come talk to me in whatever language that they're comfortable in, so I could address any concern that they have.
طيب دلوقتي انتوا كمجموعة من الدارسين الميدل ايسترن هنا في LIU as a Middle Eastern student here in LIU. This type of organization, do you think you can expand for communication, expand your communication and reach more young Arabs or Middle Eastern which they live here in the area, in the community?
Yes, I actually believe that it's very important that as a pharmacy organization, as Middle Eastern Pharmacists Association here in LIU, it's important that we go in and we do outreach events to give back to the community, to teach the younger generation that there are certain things that you should do to keep yourself healthy, to keep yourself able, fit, to keep going. It's very important. A lot of the organization events that we have are outreaches. We did certain outreaches in high schools. We did outreaches where we do walks. All of these activities engage the community, engage the society to give back and to make them feel better, help them out with any concerns, and overall just to give the patient care that everybody deserves, not either they're Egyptian or they're not, but just as a person in society.
عندي بقى سؤال مهم جدا، ايه اللي اتعلمته من LIU هنا تحديدا لا تجده في اي جامعات اخرى؟ What did you learn from the LIU which you cannot find outside?
That's a really hard question. I think in every single school, the biggest thing is that you put your patients as if they're your mother or your father, and you want to put them in the right situation to do better. I think LIU pharmacy is extremely diverse. I learned a lot more from my colleagues compared to the actual world, because our colleagues are from all over the places in New York, New Jersey, and people that come international or don't live here in New York and New Jersey. So I think LIU pharmacy is a great cultivation of diversity, of that equity, or that everybody could do something in their life to give back to the community that they serve, whether it's Egyptian, American, Spanish, whatever it may be. Whatever background you come from, here in LIU Pharmacy, you are set in a way where you could do the best for your community. And as an Egyptian and as a pharmacist soon to be, it's very important that I take what I learned throughout these 6 years and give it back to my patients, every single ounce, every single power that I have, to make sure that they're doing better.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Can I hear something from you regarding the meeting? Can you please stop by? Yeah. I have to hear something from you. Yeah.
Are we actually doing it now?
نعم.
Are we going to do this now?
يلا شوفوا انتوا بتعملوا حاجة نصور. خلينا بقى نعمل حاجة كده. طب خليني بس عشان اعرف عني الأول. No, very well, you speak. Yeah. You find that Nile News, Egypt TV, Extra News will be broadcasted the major sections. Good morning, Egypt.
Yeah, I'm so popular now. Now my uncle's calling me like, oh, I thought it was TV.
And you can watch it here also. We're broadcasting here in North America, Canada, Brazil.